Thumpstar again. This part's information videos on plastic kits. So the plastic kit you see in front of you here is the aftermarket CRF110 plastic kit. And the way we can tell it's a CRF110 is by the shroud. As it's in two pieces. You see the red piece and the white piece, they're two separate pieces of plastic. So for a start, I'm going to tell you what the name of each plastic is because some people get confused on this. So these two here are called radiator shrouds, or shrouds, because pit bikes don't actually have radiators. These ones here are called your rear number boards or rear number plates. This is your front number board or front number plate. This is your rear mudguard, and obviously this is your front mudguard. And these wee pieces here, which is only on the CRF110 plastics, we just call them the airbox pieces. So yeah, they're all the pieces to your plastic kits. The thing to note with Thumpstars, their actual plastic kits are different to the standard aftermarket CRF110 plastics. The way we can tell this is by the rear mudguards. If you can see there, this is a generic CRF110 mudguard, but this is a Thumpstar one. It's different because it has a single mount seat. So if we come underneath this bike here, this is a Thumpstar TSX125. It has a single mount seat, so all you do is undo that bolt and your whole seat comes off. So it's quite a clever design, makes it nice and easy. Makes it nice and easy to get your seat off. The other thing is, it's designed for a shock guard here. So this shock guard protects your shock and the back of your engine and everything from getting dirt all over it. So it's another good idea that the other bikes don't seem to have. So to make sure when you're buying one of these plastic kits, if it's for a Thumpstar, that you get the right Thumpstar plastic kit, not just a generic aftermarket CRF110. The next one we're going to show you is the CRF50 and CRF70. We're only going to show you the shrouds because the rest of the plastic kits are all pretty much look the same, because these are the telltale signs. So as you can see, the CRF50, which is pretty much 95% of your bikes, is a bit smaller than the CRF70. The CRF70 is sort of not used so much now, it's a bit more phased out. So we'll just give you some measurements so you can work it out for yourself. So the total height is 255 millimeters. The total length is 440 millimeters. And so if you measure up your shroud and it's that size, it means you've got a CRF50 plastic. For your CRF70, your total height is 295 millimeters. And your total length is 50 centimeters. So that's pretty much a telltale sign to figure out what plastic kit you've got. The next two we're going to show you are your TKR110 and your KLX / DRZ / KX65 / RM65. So if your shrouds look similar to this, then that's probably what it is. They have changed over the years, but if they look the same as this, then you've probably got your DRZ, KLX 110. So we'll give you some measurements. So the height from the bottom to the top is 240 millimeters, and then the total length is 325 millimeters. So if you've got a plastic that has a shroud that looks similar to that and fits those measurements, then yeah, it's a KLX, DRZ, KX65, RM65. The next thing we're going to show you is the TDR110 plastics. So these fit Yamaha TDR110s and like Pitster Pro LXRs and a few other models. So we'll give you the total length. Is 48 centimeters in length, and then the height, we'll just give you the height at the front there, is 205 millimeters in height. So if they fit that measurement, look like that, then you've got a TDR110 plastic kit. So last thing we're going to tell you about is step washers. So these step washers here are in all the Thumpstars. and Thumpstar's the only pit bike brand that I know of to use step washers, and they just fit inside there. And what they actually do is it lets the bolt tighten hard up against the metal, which basically stops the plastics from cracking, stops the bolts falling out, and just makes your plastics last a whole heap longer. So it's quite a good upgrade. The step washers don't actually come with the plastic kits because they're just aftermarket plastic kits, but they only come on our bikes. So yeah, that's another cool thing. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope that helped you guys out.